Hello everyone. A little bit late today, but this was promised on Thursday. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Valheim. Sorry if the audio levels were a little bit messed up there. Ooh. Got a little bit of a slow start today here. Okay, so let's see here. Last episode, we did some things and some stuff. Started prepping ourselves for the plains and or the ocean. I did a little bit of my homework, as promised. I did a little bit of research into it, and it looks like the Belzor is in fact a boss who we're gonna need to summon, but in order to do that we have to find his altar, and that's out in the ocean, and I have no idea what it looks like, so yeah, our OP ocean gear is gonna have to wait. Presumably we're just gonna have to find it by getting lucky, I guess. As of such, the place where we are then is dealing with the plains and getting started on that. Alright, so we got 3 totems. We don't know where Yag is. We haven't like super duper explored any of the plains really, so like we have like a couple different places that we can try to look around. I'm thinking maybe starting out here where our farm is maybe? Because there's like a seal tower out here, right? Which means that probably most of this area, if it's connected, it's going to be plains. Yeah, that's probably where we're at right now. Make sure that we're staying stocked up on frost arrows. We'll probably have to go mine some obsidian sometime soon. I'm not sure exactly what we're intended to do here, really. Could upgrade our shield to the black metal shield too. It's not going to be like a really big upgrade though, honestly. Maybe we just leave it alone. Could also maybe just take some time here and just do some light farming type stuff today. Make it a little bit more of a chill day, maybe. So we'll maybe do some like iron farming, stuff like that. Should at least go poking around the plains a little bit though. Shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, today's not going to be that long of a stream, I don't think. What do we need to upgrade the backpack? Linen thread, lox pelt. Okay, so lox hunting could be on the menu as well. Okay, might also consider doing a couple of little base upgrades as well. We actually don't even have a rug in here. have a banner. Getting a buff from fire. Clay armor stand functions in the same way as the armor stand does for comfort, so we're good on that. Yeah, we need more iron before we upgrade to the dragon bed. Same thing, once we get some more iron we can get a raven throne in here too. Or we could just do the stone throne, but... Do I actually have a stone cutter down there right now? Doesn't look like I do. That's okay. We should get our harvest set before we harvest all of our crops. Oh, RIP that fairy. Wait, did we want? Wow, I think we one-tapped that sizzler. Ooh boy. That looks like a pretty small fooling camp overall. Oh, and there's all ocean over there. Okay, so we're gonna have to sail from the looks of it. We should definitely harvest our crops before we go out though. I think that'll be a good idea. Yeah, we have all this stuff here too at home. A lot of farming to do for sure. I think we have our cultivator. I don't think I put the cultivator away. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I know there was one point where I'd put the cultivator away into the gear chest, but wow, that went really far. That was a little too close for comfort. Don't mind me, you random critters. I'm just out here harvesting plants. You know, the first time that we did the harvest with the the farming set here, We weren't getting like that many like extra bonus crops, but kind of feels like we're getting a lot of pluses now. That's like what, like 8 or something at this point. Still not realistically that much. Like even if we get 10 for like this whole field, that's not a ton. But I feel like that was like 11 or 12 there. So like 13 pops. Unsure. So I think that will go down to like 50 flax. Wait, no. Like 40 flax. Yeah, that seems like a good amount. That's one full load, I guess you could call it, into the spinning wheel. And we'll kind of see how much barley we can fit in here. Won't touch my crops. Still a little wary of that little overhang section of the rock, so yeah, that's good enough. A lot of activity starting to go on around our little farm there. Kind of makes me want to build like another wall around the wall, but we don't really have the clay for that. Could make like a wooden wall though. Alright, starting on our first batch of barley flour. Oh wait, there's a max button. I knew that. Just had to turn around, that's all. Okay, carrots are back. Which means that shark soup is back on the menu. Oh boy. Kind of forgot like why I planted more turnips. I think it was just because we had the turnip seeds. And it was just like, why not? Something like that. I think we're good on turnips though, at this point. Look at all those onion seeds that we're getting. Beautiful. I was about to say I'm going to need to be careful with my cultivator's durability. Don't want to be punching. Don't want to be punching seedlings. Alright, that leaves a few carrots left over for more seeds. Or, sorry, for soup. I did not sleep very well, so don't mind me too much, guys. Black metal axe. We now have the recipe for that. Porcupine, black metal sword. Probably not going to be making that black metal sword, but that's okay. There's no way the black metal sword is better than the ice sword, right? Because we have so much room. Nah. I was gonna put the linen threads in the leather's chest, but it makes a lot more sense for them to just be where they're gonna be in miscellaneous stuff. We do need the black metal axe though. We also do kind of know where some Mistlands is, so getting that here is probably a good idea. Black metal sword, 95 slash. Okay, it's definitely an upgrade in just flat damage from the ice sword. If you don't count for the spirit. The spirit damage is really good on the ice sword though. Yeah, I don't really see anything else that we really need to get into, so let's do a little bit of inventory cleaning. Didn't realize how messy it had gotten, honestly. Let's see, foods, glorious foods. Arrows. The old gear chest is almost full. Oh, we never made a food prep table. Oops. So where does this go? Maybe right here. Makes some amount of sense for it to go right here. Okay, the butcher table's outside. Right. I need to make room for the oven somewhere. Hey Mac, how's it going? Yeah, we really do need iron. Okay. So we're gonna poke at the plains a little bit, and then probably just do some like random chill stuff. We just replanted the fields and stuff, but yeah, we'll probably go get some iron, and then yeah, do a little bit of farming. Tonight's stream isn't going to be like super duper long, I don't think. Probably just like a couple of hours. Depending on how much trouble we get into, I guess, but but yeah, we'll see. How you doing tonight, Mac? I say tonight, it's like 6, but whatever. Well, yeah, 6 is like nighttime. Nice. Like, in real life gardening or in game gardening? That. Oh, nice. What are you planting? Or tending to? Either or. I know there's also Mistlands somewhere. Oh no. What the heck is going on? Doesn't look like they damaged too many of the crops though, thankfully. Ooh, nice. Bro, are you kidding me? No, they took out a bunch of them. What the heck? Wow, 2 pixies. Okay. If I ever play RTD again, I'm not playing with pixies. Or I'm not playing with the RTD frickin' fairy tale. These mobs are stupid. Now I have a personal vendetta against them for being dumb. Can't believe they were fighting each other and attacking my crops at the same time. Okay, the damage isn't too bad, but yeah, we lost a few barley over here. Yeah, that's a good little assortment of crops there. I don't like raw tomatoes, but I like the things that tomatoes produce, like ketchup, barbecue sauce, pasta sauce. Yeah, they pop up every now and then. Potatoes are the best crop. I don't really eat peppers so much, but I appreciate peppers, at the very least. Yeah, don't mind me, my brain's like all over the place today. I didn't get like... I got sleep, I didn't get good sleep, but... Yeah, I'm not a big Not a big spicy individual myself. My mouth and heat do not get along for sure. There you are. This mouth is on fire. Yeah, I can understand that. It definitely depends on how much you have, but yeah, sometimes it's quite a bit of a kick in the mouth. Okay, what is going on here? It's stuck in tar, I see. I was like, why the heck can't I pick up that gold? It's so weird. I'm here, fooling. Yeah, relatable. I don't, yeah, like I said, heat and my mouth and spicy don't really get along, so. Oh, is there more than one? I think there's more than one shaman. They're not super strong in the rain though, so at least there's that. I appreciate spiciness though, like, while I don't like my mouth being on fire, you know, like, seasoning is a thing. And I've had some really good dishes that are spicy, but... Goblin Shaman Monster Disc. I wonder what that does. Yeah, it looks like the root set. It's not though. It's the Archer Frostfell set. So this is the RtD, like, dang it, I keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah, this is like the archery set from the mountains. But yes, it does. It is like literally just the recolored root set. Just doesn't have all the negative aspects of the root set. Yeah, health regen, stamina regen, movement speed, bows, spears. I didn't actually notice before that it had spears on it, actually. It's interesting. I guess it's because there's not that many sets in this mod pack. I'm gotten so used to Diablo 4, I keep trying to hit C to open my inventory. But yeah, the sword set we don't have access to as of yet, but I might swap into that at some point. Although realistically, like, our swords are at 60 and our bows are at 41, right? So I might actually just stick with the bows set if the sword set is like heavy armor and stuff. Because honestly, I think I'd rather just be speedy. Yeah, after like running around like with like light armor to no armor, I've just gotten so used to being faster and like more maneuverability. It's definitely a lot more fun and feels better, in my opinion. Like, heavy armor's cool when you are taking damage, but if you just don't take damage, then it doesn't matter. Alright, so basically where we're at is we're looking for a Yag rune, also a Yag rune, maybe a totem or two. Mosquitoes are good, because we would like needles. Oh wow, I'm surprised that that helpful spirit was able to do like half that fooling's health. Kind of impressive, honestly. There's a lot of like black metal and or blood iron nodes around in this plains, which is really cool. Why are we getting so many helpful spirits? And why are they probably not actually that helpful? And the answer to that is actually because they might aggro things I don't want aggroed. That's why. Getting a little bit of lag here. Void Fairy, you are not in a good place, girl. There's another one. Charge! Oh wow, this little village had like 3 shaman in it, in the looks of it. No brutes though, and no totems. Weird. Oh my gosh, there's another one. There's a lot of shamans. A lot of shamans. Shamans. We should leave before it gets too late. It's already almost nighttime. I need to remember to come back for that. I really don't want to like be around here when it's night, spawning plains level undeads and then pulling them to the farm. No, thank you. Might already literally be ending up like aggroing something. Depending on spawns, maybe we'll be okay. won't aggro anything. Looking like we're okay. Alright. I was gonna say, like, I pissed off something. Whoop. Alright. That was like the first, like, kind of delve into the plains. It wasn't bad. Oh, we need to go to the swamp too. Pick up some more coal. Also need to fight some locks. A lot to do. Always more to do. Okay, so food, trophy, money. And I guess also technically, if we end up in the ocean at some point, we'll be looking for the RtDOcean boss, but not that I'm aware of. Yeah, I'm not really aware of any more animals in this pack. Might be some though, but unsure. I might have found a reason of why the food prep table shouldn't go here. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do here is probably food prep table like here, and eventually when I put the oven in, either something like, maybe like right here. That might work. Yeah. It'd probably be fine too if it was the other way, like, cause I put the side here, but I had it the other way before and it was kind of awkward, so that's why I flipped it in the first place. I guess the oven could go right here too, honestly. Although that still doesn't give me any room to move, so I would probably have to flip the door around at that point. It doesn't make any sense to go there. Never mind. I also don't think that I need this workbench here, honestly. I don't really think the workbench needs to go there. Could maybe put the workbench out on this side somewhere, like right here. And that'll give me a little bit more space to work with. Eh. Big stretchy. Oh yeah, there's our old root set. And also, what is out there? Some sort of item floating around. Random coins. Okay. No idea what died in that general area to drop one random thing of coins on that side, but whatever. Why do I even have doors? One lone loxer. Wow. We do a lot of damage. We kinda do a lot of damage. Oh nice, and we got the Lox trophy. That's a Sizzler. That's a 1-star Sizzler. Oh, that's damage. Yeah, it's kind of impressive, honestly. Pretty sure it's because we got the sneak attack. Like, getting the sneak attack is huge, right? Because you deal so much damage to the Lox that you can actually like stagger it, and then you get a second attack while it's staggered, and like that's like half its HP. But yeah, like our bows aren't even like super duper high either. It's like I like just checked not too long ago. We were at like 41 or something like that, plus like 5 from our set, so it's like 46. So it's pretty good, honestly. Oh. I couldn't even see that Wrathful Spirit. I just took damage and was like, what the heck? Alright, so Wrathful Spirits bounce off the shield too much. Oh. Okay, so I did remember that we needed to come back and there is a totem style thingamabobber. Words fail me. Yeah, there's a little fooling structure thingy out here that we needed to raid. I had to collect myself real quick. That's not good. Why does that look like an elite from Halo? Maybe it just is an elite from Halo. Those things are quick, and they're pretty strong too. I think we've already cut down a cactus, so this seems unnecessary, but doing it anyways. Although I think it's like these that give us the seeds to like replant other plains plants. I really like these little cloudberry bushes that have like a bunch of cloudberries on them though. Do we need more mountain totems? Tokens? I just can't. I can't today. I exist. And that is that. Well, I don't know if we needed more mountain tokens. I think we did. Not sure, but now we have another one. Our whole set is level 2, so I must have had enough then still left over to summon the modded mountain boss, if we ever find them. I think that's one that we haven't found as of yet. Yeah, we haven't gotten the marker for them or anything. Cacti. Oh, there's something going on over there. The fairy fighting some foolings. Do we care? I don't think we care. We have other things to do. Trying to remember where the Mistlands were, because like there was some island somewhere that we came up on and there were Mistlands, and I actually kind of need to poke around the edge of the Mistlands and see if we can kind of sneak in some Iggy wood. Oh, you know what? We should be able to cut down these acacia trees now. Rude. That was also rude. Yeah, kind of what I expected. Not what we needed. Yeah, I really don't know where those Mistlands were. Over here? They might have been over here by motor. Okay. We don't need to go into the Mistlands like super like far or anything. We just kind of need to get a little bit of Iggy wood so that we can get our black metal pickaxe. So that way, I think that'll let us break the black metal and the blood iron nodes that are scattered around the plains. And yeah, we didn't really find good structure or anything, or I didn't see any like stone formations that might have the like Yagrun on them or anything, so I think we're kind of done exploring this plains already. Pretty quick, but seriously, this looks like an elite from Halo. Its head is way different though. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay, so that's like an autumn wolf. So its pelt is a little bit darker. That's so cool. I love how the seasonality mod like changes the coating colors and stuff of some of the wildlife. Goodbye, Cloudberries. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cloudbuzz. I have failed you. Yeah, I can probably get away with this, right? I did not, in fact, get away with it. Just kidding. I definitely did. That was weird. The Lox was moving around like it was aggroed, but apparently it wasn't. I mean, if it's just gonna sit there and stare at me, why wouldn't I just sit there and stare back at it for a while? Right? Right. Be impolite and rude to not stare at it for a while. I stared into the void, and the void stared back. Oh wow. I'm really surprised I can't actually believe I've been streaming for an hour already. Doesn't feel like it. Also, the modded weapons are a little strong. I don't think they're that much stronger than like their vanilla counterparts, but they are definitely very good. Though I imagine that a lot of our damage is probably because our skills are so high. Like, this has been a really long playthrough so far, I think, so. And we're only like half done too. That's the wild part. Like, we're not technically done with the plains yet, right? But then like we have the Mistlands, we have the Ashlands, we also have to finish the ocean, and then there is stuff in the deep north, I believe, for modded. So like we got a lot to do still. Might be a little bit faster though, because I think that like the amount of like stations and things, like the setup part is, a lot of it's already kind of done, right? our base is like basically all good. We might set up like a small like Mistlands farm, but other than that, we don't really have like that many farms to like waste time on. So it's just gonna be a lot of exploring the biomes proper and blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. I do not say blah blah blah. That's a 1-star chomper. I don't care enough about the mats to actually drain this tar pit. What? It makes a lot of sense to go for these locks, right? I haven't even been using my Ratatos tonics. Alright, thinking ahead a little bit. Even though honestly I think that we're still gonna be on this for like the next week. In my head I'm just like, yeah, what's next? What's on the chopping block? I think the next run I'll probably do like daggers. Daggers is fun. Yeah, because we have daggers, swords, axes, right? For all the weapon type runs. That sounds right. Yes, Derpy Boy trophy. Blocks monster disc. Boosts ride skill level. ... And Goblin Shaman does blood magic. Okay. That makes sense. I wasn't sure if the Goblin Shaman totem would, or monster disc would do... I wasn't sure if it was going to do like blood magic or elemental magic, but it makes sense because the shamans have both of those abilities. A lot of food stuff. We have 4 of the totems that we need to summon Yagluth, so that's good. I wonder if acacia trees can grow out in the meadows biome, or if they have to be like specifically the plains biome. Alright, we got a lot of cloudberries. I don't think I have to pick up any more at this point, probably. I think we'll be solid. Alright, so yeah, we'll go try to give the Mistlands a little poke. I'm a little bit worried though, just a little tiny bit. I don't know if there's like, I assume there's RTD enemies in the Mistlands, so. We'll have to be a little bit wary of that, but beyond that I think we'll be okay. And whatever the heck is going on over there, as long as it stays over there, I don't care. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, which I might be, but I think there might have been Mistlands here, because I kind of vaguely remember like being like, oh snap, we gotta like head to Motor, but we have to like go around like all the mists. That's what I remember, but I don't actually, you know, see any mists or like mist clouds. Oh, there we go. There they are. Might as well kind of slide down here and see if we see anything important. We are still looking for that Yagruin after all. Oh, those are locks. Those are locks, everybody. I don't like the sound of that. this will be a little rough on, you know, not being able to see anything, but okay, lightning fairy. Come on, let me up. And down we go. Not like this. I'm glad I don't have arachnophobia, and I'm sorry to anybody who does. I didn't know. I didn't know! I don't know what they do. I don't know what they can do. Bright side is we found a tree. For whatever that's worth. Okay. Ice arrows. Oh my gosh, I hate the way that jumping collision in this game works. It's so close, but I can't see anything. I really hope they don't have like a projectile attack. If they don't have a projectile attack, then we're totally fine, but yeah. Do not know what these mobs do. And I can't see them. Man, I hate this biome. I don't want it. Light pixie. Oh my gosh. Can't see anything, which is so annoying. I could maybe do something, or I mean, I could do something if I could see. Oh crap! I thought it was a pixie, but of course no. It was a spoder. Oh, that's fantastic. Said no one ever. So yeah, that's I guess that's something that we'll have to look forward to. ... Cold soup. What's my last thing? Onion soup? Onion soup. There we go. Yeah, we'll take a Ratatos tonic. Just take a moment here to heal up, I guess. +1 from a chair, +1 from a table, +1 from upgrading our bed. That'll put us to 17. Then we're missing the lava lamp. Yep. Okay. That's all the comfort we're missing. We can get up to 18 because we have the maple, which is super cool. That was really unfortunate timing, honestly. Like, all we needed to do was like break one of those logs, get the Yggdrasil wood, and then I think that we were just out. We could have just left, but oh, there's a lot of mountain that way. We're so fast when we don't have armor. Oh boy. That's not good. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. No, Wumpas. No Chumbawumbas, thank you very much. Hard pass. Ugh, of course there's a Void Pixie. Take my chances with the locks, thank you very much. Not so much the Desquito though. Hard pass on that. I was gonna say, like, why are we still freezing? My gear, it's right there. Alright, now where's that tree that I felled? There it is. And you. Revenge time. Bet you don't even drop anything good. I shouldn't be wasting my time on that. Need to just get this Iggy wood and get out of here. Why do you guys make that sound? You're not spiders. Oh boy, can't see. I can see again. Alright, well, good to know. Whenever we get around to poking into the plains proper, or poking into the Mistlands proper, I will probably add a arachnophobia warning tag thingy to the episode name. I wasn't prepared for that, honestly. That's a Lox. There's Lox, everybody. Why are dang darn Chumbawambas? You know what? If all the things down here want to fight each other, they can be my guests. You know what? I did need obsidian anyways, so I mean we're here. Might as well, right? Makes a lot of sense to just collect obsidian while we're on a mountain, while it's on the way. If the wolf is going to leave me be, I'm going to leave the wolf be. Don't really need wolf mats at this point. I really like those like darker coats for them though. They look really good. But yeah, if the wolf is gonna bother me, I will show it who's boss. Just because we got ambushed by a bunch of things in the Mistlands biome where we can't see doesn't mean that some wolf is gonna walk up and just totally punk us. Not today, Zerg. Really though, I really do like those like deeper, darker coats. They look really good. Bloop. Okay, so we have our Yggdrasil wood. So now we should be able to get our black metal pickaxe. Yes, yes. So that's got a couple of gear upgrades today. It's good. It's real good. And we'll put our Iggy wood up here. I need to just toss a bunch of dandelions or something. I don't know why I have so many dandelions. I'm trying to think of if there's a thingamabobber. there's like a crypt that's gonna be really easy for us to access. I don't remember if there were any more in this swamp. I think there were just the 2, and we cleared both of them already, I think. I guess I can go double check though. I mean, yeah, it doesn't hurt to go double check. We're gonna go run around to go grab coal anyways, so might as well. Yeah, and then we'll do some farming. Swamp seed, Mistland seed. They look almost, they're the same icon, they're just slightly different colors, but it's really hard to tell. That's fun. Food things and some coins. Alright. No worries. I hope that your dinner was fantastic. Also really cool that your son does cooking. Cooking is definitely a good skill for people to have. Honestly, I didn't it was edible. Yeah, no, it's a good thing. Honestly, I didn't spend enough time cooking when I was a kid. Mostly because we just ate out a lot and we didn't really have like money to like buy stuff for me to like cook at home. So like I never really picked up the skill early on. I kind of like taught a little bit of it to myself like as I got older, but I definitely don't like have all of the proper skills for cooking, which I wish I did. As of such, having learned from that experience, I fully encourage anybody to teach their kiddos to do cooking. Again, not that I'm trying to tell you guys how to live your lives, just, you know, it's a thing I learned, you know? A thing I learned by not learning. Something's murdering piggies outside of the base. Good morning, it says. Alright, sweatshirt achieved. Hopefully it'll generate a little bit of extra warmth. It's nice and cold in my house right now, which is fantastic. My PC appreciates the cold. I appreciate the cold as well, but gotta do a little bit of bundling up and stuff when it gets extra chilly. Look at that neck. Sorry, I'm just like kind of looking out at the neck out there, but the reticle's right here, but like my eyes are like looking like over here, like through the window. It's just because I get a better view that way, I guess. Okay, so I don't know exactly which direction I need to go. Oh, also I never unloaded all the obsidian. Whoops. guess I'll do that real fast. I definitely need to put all of that down before I go around picking up coal. Very nice. Much better. We should be good on obsidian for a while. So I think that I want to check like this southern area, maybe like starting to the west. Again, I don't really remember there being another dungeon out here, but seems like a good idea to check and make sure. Okay, yeah, I don't see anything except the sludger. Well, there's a shipwreck though. Alright, well now we're just... I mean, I was already kind of saying we were going to be doing this anyways, but yeah, we're kind of in resource collection mode right now. Take that ancient tree. Did we really only get one fine wood for that? I'm getting scammed out here. Oh hey, we can actually break these now. We couldn't break these before, I don't think. And of course they're core wood and normal wood. Figures. Things we don't really need. Oh, no, we got 18 fine wood, okay. We must have gotten one singular from the biz. Can't think of what I'm trying to say here. From the like little panel type thing. And it's kind of like I said earlier, my brain is not working today, folks. I apologize for that. He thinks the guy might be a bit stuck. I say, and then he gets unstuck. That right there is some damage. I'm also curious, can I one-shot a sludger now? Nope. Close though. Pretty close. All things considered. And I suppose we should also be kind of keeping an eye out on the ocean a little bit. I think we've kind of already been around this area and seen all that it has to offer, but should just be in the habit of looking out because we need to find the ocean altar, whatever it may look like. Yeah, there's no more. Pretty sure there are no more dungeons in this whole swamp. I really do like these plants though. These plants are so nice. Rude. Double rude. Ooh, we one-shot that one. Let's go. That feels good. I don't really think there's a reason to irk another tree abomination. Like, we don't really need the materials, so I think I'll leave it alone. We also don't need those. Let's get all the heavy stuff into our backpack and stuff that we don't need thrown out. Probably don't need monster tails at this point, but whatever. Definitely don't need entrails. I think that we kind of looked up this direction, and I don't think there's a dungeon. I think that we literally just said, hey, just gonna pretend like that area doesn't exist. It's not real. And there's an A-bomb over there too. Yeah. Oh, hello, merfolk. Well, if you're not gonna bother me, I'm not gonna bother you. Carry on. Skeleton chasing the helpful spirit. Kind of funny. Pretty sure I just heard an A-bomb, but I'm not sure. Could have been something else. It sounded like an A-bomb though. Okie dokie. We definitely do still need iron, so I have to look around real quick on the map. Do we have swamps that we haven't explored, uncovered? I feel like either okay, this swamp we haven't been to yet. So we could go check that one. I feel like there's also might be swamp around here. Oh yeah, there's a swamp lord right there, right? Oh, but this is the edge, so the swamp would have to be like over here or something. There might be some swamp over here too, I'm not sure. Although I think that all of this connects together, so... Oh, wait, I see swamp right there. So yeah, there's swamp out from Hilder then. So that's an option as well. Before all that... keep picking up bones. I just like don't think about it, so I just don't, you know, I don't not pick them up. Food, money, plants over here. Guess the roots don't technically count as plants per se, but whatever. Might need to also spend some time poking at seagulls on the beach or something to get some feathers. Thank you, game, for the one extra frost arrow. Appreciate you. Hey, we can reach that without getting wet. Nice. Doesn't really do much for us, per se, but, I mean, it's nice we don't have to spend, like, the extra, I don't know, like, 20 seconds sitting around waiting for our wet debuff to go away in the fire. It's a really weird weird sentence, like out of context, but makes sense in context. Oh, I don't actually want that out right now. Strange plant. And lots of mushrooms. Is that all from the acacia seed? Oh, it's from the Mistland seed. I see. So I guess we can expect to see a whole bunch of mushrooms in the Mistlands as well. Oh, maybe I didn't have a swamp seed either before. I feel like this section here, the wetlands, was empty before. Not sure. Alright, so we'll probably put away like half of these, replant half of these as seeds. You know, maybe I'm not giving enough credit to like the +1 harvests. Like, even if we get like 10% of extra of a harvest, right? Like, it's just exponential, right? Like, sure, if we planted 10 onions and got like 1 extra, it doesn't seem like a lot, but then it's like, oh, well, that's an extra like 3 onion seeds, right? Not only that, but then it's another potential proc for getting extra onion seeds and extra onions, like, so it just... So basically the longer and more that we farm, right, not only does like our percentage chance rise of getting 1 extra, but then like that 1 is technically more than 1, right? 1 extra onion is literally, you know, 3 extra onion seeds, which turns into 3 more onions down the line. So, I probably just don't give it enough credit. Probably. Alright, we're not gonna go like super crazy here, but... say we're not going crazy, and then I just kind of like start zoning out. It's just one of those days. Okay, well, we replanted like 100 onions or something like that, so that's good for right now. I should definitely like move these campfires a little bit though. This can be a little bit closer to the wall, and so can that one. Kind of gives us a little bit more space. think I'm also going to start planting the carrots in the same line as the onions. Or same orientation, I guess? Something like that. It's actually really hard to see these. I think that the ground, like the terrain's a little bit messed up, but then that one's gonna be bad. Or it's not? I'm so surprised that these two aren't too close. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, like, there's no way that they can be that close and still grow together. Alright, got a little bit of our black metal back. Need to put onions away. Honey. I want the money, honey. It's what I want. That little patch, this little section of barley that was destroyed makes me so sad. Those darn pixies. They've harassed my crops for the last time. My patience has grown thin. Nah, I'm just talking spit. It doesn't actually bother me that much, but it's a little annoying. Man, the plains look... Winter is so cool in this game. Seasonality is just such a good mod. Absolutely, I've just fallen in love with seasonality. Oh, you know what? This season is actually like the perfect time to go roaming around in the swamps too, because the rains will be, like the constant rain will be gone. So no wet debuff for us. That'll be nice. Could have sworn I just heard some buzzing. That being said, it might be the music in the background. Playing some of that nice sinful lo-fi. For those of you who are unaware of it, my buddy makes some music on YouTube's. And yeah, this is his lo-fi album. It's called This Beautiful World. if you guys are interested, I highly recommend the channel. His name is Sinful, C-Y-N-F-U-L. Should be, I think I literally just said there should be a link in the description, but yeah. Admittedly, the lo-fi album isn't like super duper long. It's like a total like half hour or something, but personally, I just kind of like to play it on loop and enjoy it myself, like, and it's all good. Excuse you, Mr. Chompies. No attacking my farm, please. The mobs have always got it out for my farms. Alright, that's enough flax replanted, I think. Hopefully. Once again, just being careful of that overhang, so we're not planting stuff too close to that wall. Maybe I should have made the walls a little bit different and actually put them kind of more on the, like, inside of the rocks, just to get a better, like, gauge of where we can and can't plant, but yeah. I can probably fit a couple lines of barley here if I'm careful. Maybe not so much over here. Alright. That's not that big of a deal. We got a little off alignment. That's where a planting mod would come in handy, but just taking a little peek around, see if I can see any swamp trees, but I don't really see anything, so oh my gosh. Oh well, these things took a lot of damage. I'm not sure from what. Maybe the pixies? Maybe they did more damage like over here in this section or something. Okay, so should probably just grab portal mats, take them with me. I don't know exactly what mod adds that left shift plus E to maximize like stuff that you're dumping in, but it is really convenient. Like, very convenient. Right, we're taking portal mats. It'd probably help if I grab the eyes. That sounds really, that's a really weird statement. Grab the eyes. Grab his eyes and twist them. If you know, you know. Alright, nice amount of linen and stuff. I guess real quick before we sleep and go to a swamp, there are a few metal nodes around our little plains farm here, from what I recall. Should be... Yep, there's like one right here. Is this black metal? It is black metal. Oh gosh, I couldn't even see the locks. They're literally right there. Oh, they blend in so well. Oh no, not the cloudberries. Ah, 1 star. Whoa, hello, Mosquito. Flying around behind me for some reason. Two needles? 2 needles. Good. Alright. Show me blood iron, please. A few metal nodes around, so lots of chances for one of them to be the right thing. Black metal. Lamb. Black metal. I will probably eventually hit these nodes, but I just wanted to get some blood iron so we can maybe get the recipes unlocked for some stuff. Blood iron. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what the? The frickin' void pixies startled the heck out of me. Okay, I mostly just need to not get hit. Mostly need to just not get hit by the 2-star fooling. That's main prerogative here. Pixie damage is one thing. Don't wanna tank a 2-star fooling. Ow. That's why. Are we dead? I think we're dead. Oh. That was way too close. Where is the blood iron that we were working on? Is it here? I think it was here. I don't want to be here at night. I really don't. Alright, that's good enough for me. Got what I wanted. Nope. I will sleep and then come back for those mats and the other locks. I am not staying out for that. Right to sleep. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I was risking staying out at night because I wanted to get the blood iron, like, into the furnace before sleep, but... Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Shouldn't take that long for it to smelt anyways, so not a big deal. Seriously though, like, those locks are, like, basically invisible. They're, oh gosh, they're playing Rust. They're wearing whiteout kits in the snow. Okay, well, I want to fight them, but I don't want to fight all three of them at the same time. Locks are so silly. Honestly, wasn't expecting the Desquito's dagger there. Wasn't expecting both of them to jump me at the same time. Huh. And what's got you guys all riled up, huh? I'm just very amused by the locks like pushing each other around and then like standing on top of each other. It's very silly. Okay, so let's leave that alone. We'll go get some iron, or we're gonna go try to find a crypt, get some iron, and that'll be kind of where I close it out for today. Touch. Blood iron. Now we can craft netherite. One tar, one black metal, one blood iron. Good to know. My inventory's full. Curse you, game, and your gameness. One netherite, please. Alright. Void at gear, void axe, void great axe. Void warbow. Interesting. Sledge, spear, sword, great sword. Archer lock stuff. Assassin stuff, monk stuff. Archer locks cloak, assassin locks cloak. Mage stuff. And that's it. Okay. Archer locks cloak. Damage modifier resistant versus fire. That's cool. I think that these are supposed to give like the B parts of the sets too, but they're not. Or at least they're not showing on the tooltip. Maybe they are. But I'm not sure. Okay, so what do we need for this? We need netherite, plains token, spirit essence, land thread. So this isn't too expensive. This is the chest piece. So armor is equivalent to a stage 3 mountains chest piece. Gives slightly more health. So this set isn't too crazy. Like, it's like 5% health regen, 5% stamina regen, 2% movement speed. The set is really nice though because it doesn't actually give a the helm actually gives movement speed. That's cool. But then the other two pieces don't have a penalty. So in total, if you have all of this, you have a plus 5% movement speed. That's pretty good. Pretty good for like base 18 armor too, which means that it can go up to what, 24 each? It's not bad. And the set bonus is pretty realistic too. Like, it's not like over the top or anything. I can appreciate that. 100 pierce damage and 6 fire damage on the bow. Bow's pretty cheap to craft overall as well. Yeah, the sword's a little bit more expensive. Not too bad though. So it looks like it'll be probably the same. Well, I mean, realistically we have all the stuff, so it's like we just need the netherite stuff, and then we need more plains tokens. So we need 10 in total for our 3 armor pieces plus our 2 weapons. And then we need 5 more to summon the boss. We'll probably upgrade our weapons first though. Or we might even do just the bow and then like the set, since they take a lot less netherite. Since the sword takes the sword literally takes more of the metal than like the entire armor set and the bow combined. Electrum. I guess we'll put this here under the silver. Makes a lot more sense, I think. Okay. Clean up our inventory a little bit, and we'll go on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Except we don't have a rocket ship. I'm gonna throw that, toss that. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. And there. Accidentally clicked off my screen. And we have lots of barley flour. Yeah, we can like cook this stuff, but it doesn't do anything for us. Wait, how do we not have fish wraps yet? What am I missing? Well, let's check. Fish wraps. What do we need for fish wraps? Barley flour and cooked fish. And cauldron level 4. Our cauldron is level 3. I see. Oh, we probably haven't made the pots and pans. Okay. Copper, iron. Ah. So 5 of you, 5 of you. We don't have the iron. Okay. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. You know, I don't really remember, like, I can't really say that I remember too much of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. But I'm kind of sad that, like, a lot of kids today aren't going to be able to grow up with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I feel like Mr. Rogers, great show. Great show, good life lessons. It's a good thing to grow up to. But maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I watched it as a kid. It's been so many years. Having some technical difficulties with these trees. Wait, what? Piggy? Why are you upset, Piggy? Why are you upset at me? I guess they were getting chased around by a boar. Or skelly. I see a dungeon. We're in business. There's also a million things on the way there, but that's okay. I'm not really scared of anything in the swamp at this point. Going through the swamp is just a formality at this stage of the game. Carry on, fairies. Carry on. Come on then, get down here. Flying enemies, am I right? What a view. I mean, leech aside, just like plop down right here on this log, be like, yeah, look at that sun, beautiful sun. Anyways, don't think I need the leather at this point. Keep the rest. Probably don't need ooze at this point either, but whatever. We have it and it's here now. Aha! And this is why the backpack is nice. Let's call this iron because it's all we're here for. Probably don't need this. Well, you know what? This other wood is just like right here, so we might as well just kind of pop up here real quick and make a chest if we need it. Who knows? We might get lucky and get like a whole ton of iron out of this crypt. Not that I'd hold my breath for it or anything, but you know, there's always a chance. Might run into like 3 chests that'll have like 20 iron in them, and we wouldn't normally be able to carry all that. I should also technically be at least a little careful. Like, even though we're pretty geared at this point, something like a 2-star Draugr Elite smacking us and staggering us probably spells dying, but meh. That's like the only thing that I'd really be worried about. I don't even think that like a 1-star Draugr Elite really kills us. Maybe it does, but I don't know. Oh yeah. Yellow mushies are good for that one soup, so I should pick them up. Chat, this crypt isn't looking very good. Not great. Okay, there's at least some more. I was a little worried there. Might not lead to too much else, but I mean, at least we know there's another room. And it has green torches, so it probably has like it has a chance for like a chest. So not too bad. Could be worse. That leads to another room, doesn't it? We're in the money. We're in the money. Alright, there we go. There's some money. Oh, baby. Silly blob. What are you doing in that tree? Well, can't win them all. We have a pretty bad luck with the chests though so far. I think we've opened like, I think we found like 10-ish, maybe a couple less, maybe a couple more, like chests in total in all the crypts that we've been in, and like 2 of them have had iron. Not very many. Yeah, we're getting scammed. I don't think this one goes through anywhere, so we might be just about done here. We got some iron though. I think we have enough iron for the things that we wanted iron for at the very least. We don't really have any extra or anything, but having the iron we need is better than not having any iron. 37 in total. I mean, it's a lot more than the 4 that we have. Not really sure there's a point to me picking up all these money items, but doing it anyways. Is this the entrance? This is the entrance, okay. So we'll unload our iron into here for right now. Yeah. Oops. Not that way. Not that way either. This way. Yep, this is the end of the line. Right? Right. Okay, so it wasn't the worst crypt. We at least got one full stack of iron, so that's good. I don't think that we really need to carry around some of the other stuff. No, we don't need this. We don't need these. Whatever. This is what that, Oh, hello! Goodbye. Oh, hello, Void Fairy. Don't mine at night. Okay, well, as far as green glows, I don't really see anything else, so I'm not sure if there's another. There's probably not another crypt in this swamp from the looks of it. Man, all the swamps we've been into have been so bad. I wonder if it's just because of like the modded stuff. I didn't pick the iron back up. But yeah, I'm wondering if like maybe like all the trees and stuff that oh. Whoops. But yeah, I wonder if it's like just all the trees and stuff kind of made everything scrunched together, and then it was like, oh, can't spawn these dungeons, not enough room. I don't know. I mean, I feel like the swamps that we've been in have been really small too. Pretty sure that this the RtD mods were kind of like meant for you to be using like expanded worlds so that your world is bigger than normal, but I don't know. I don't know if that's actually like the problem. I'm like, what do I have in my inventory? So many things. Where do I start putting stuff away? But realistically, it's like we have a lot of like food and stuff. And money. I'll just sleep. We're gonna wrap this up here for right now. So, yep. Quite a bit shorter stream today than usual, but I need some rest and stuff. Ugh. Although I'm feeling better than I was earlier, but yeah. Alright, well, there's 5 iron, 5 of you, 5 of you. It would make a lot of sense for this to be here-ish, but also, it's way too high up. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Yeah, no, that's gonna be in the way, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of the reason why we have this over here. Okay. Is it too far? This is too far, huh? In the cauldron? Weird. I don't know why it doesn't want to like attach to anything. It's not like the clay pieces are the problem either. Also kind of weird that it's too... Maybe it's just too close to the spice rack when it's over here, and then it's not close enough to the cauldron? I don't know. Alright, there we go. That makes a lot more sense. Fish wraps. I also didn't realize that the fish wraps actually took cooked fish, so us accidentally cooking that fish earlier actually isn't a problem. Uses barley flour for the fish wraps though. And it's just as good as cooked shark meat. Shame that. Fish wraps have better healing per tick though, but meh. Not sure if I'm confident in the amount of barley flour that we have to start doing like blood pudding and stuff either. Because I probably mostly just want to use it for like lox, pies, and just bread, honestly. Although, if I'm looking at the bread, for 20 barley flour, it's 4 bread. For 20 barley flour, it's 5 blood pudding. Blood pudding is 25.75? 25.75? Yeah, so the blood pudding's actually better. We have a lot of blood bags we can use too. We just might need to grab a little bit more thistle while we're running around and stuff too. Okay. That's good to think about. We'll worry about that later though. What else did we need iron for? We needed it for the oven. That's a thing. I'm gonna waste some wood too. I really can't even think of what else we needed it for. There was like one other thing, I think. So we needed the pots and pans, the stone oven. Oh, right, the nails for stuff. And we have 3 iron nails currently. We need a total of 15 plus 10. 25. I did not forget to set my bed point this time. And we'll replace that chair with our Raven Throne. Okie dokie. And the table. Right, table. It's another couple iron. Okay. Just gonna bite the bullet and do it. Just get it done. Okie dokie. So now our comfort should be at 17. Yep. Thanks for the emote spam. Yeah, we're gonna be closing up here in a second, though. Just a short stream today. But yeah, we'll probably still have to go get some more iron next session, which yeah, I think I'm gonna take tomorrow off too. Yeah, Sunday just will let me take care of some stuff around the house and all that jazz. But yeah, we'll be back again on our scheduled time and such on Monday, etc., etc. You know, I also probably could have just... Oh, the barber station doesn't even take iron nails, never mind. I was like, oh, we could have blown up the barber station to get some stuff, but... Thanks, Sint. Also, since you're here, thank you for your music that you have put out on the YouTubes. I appreciate the lo-fi album quite a bit. Alright, one more iron, and that will give us what we need for the oven here. Still don't know exactly where we're putting the oven, but I guess we'll figure that out. Could just do something like this and put it diagonally. Makes some amount of sense. I was kind of expecting it to break, honestly, because of the way that the clay foundations are, but no, it works. Alternately... Yeah, it just takes up way too much room. If I put it over here, or I'd have to move like the barrels a little bit, flip the door around. Yeah, I can just leave it right here. It's weird. Also, realistically, I don't have a... We don't talk about the lack of actual ventilation in here, but it's a thing. Alright. Anyways, alright, so that's gonna do it for me for today. So yeah, I'll be back again on Monday at the normal scheduled time, and we'll start gathering more blood iron from the plains. We'll continue running around looking for the Yagluth boss rune. And depending on how much we end up sailing and stuff, we might, you know, bump into the altar, or the thing that points us to the altar for the ocean boss, which would be really cool. I'm really excited for, like, honestly, I'm really excited for the ocean things. Electrum ore comes, electrum ingot, which, yeah, the sea shard belt, big upgrade, gives us lots of stats, plus it's like just an upgraded Megging Yard, like it's an extra 100 carry weight, plus 10 run, it's nuts. The Seafarer Cape, very resistant, like not just regular resistant, but very resistant to poison, frost, and fire, which is all super sick, plus it gives us 10 armor, plus it's, you know, it's green, so winning. And the Sea Shard Serpent Shield, which looks, I'm hoping this looks super cool, but it seems really good too. I will have to be careful with it though, because it does give us a lot of negative movement speed, so we'll be really slow with it out, but meh. That'll be cool. Plus, I haven't seen the ocean boss before, so I don't know what it's like, but I also don't know if we're geared enough for it. Well, I don't know. We'll have to eventually find out, probably. Anyways, thank you guys all for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you guys all showing the love. Whether it just be lurking and hanging out, listening in the background, or actively chatting and spamming emotes. But yeah, I hope that you all have a good one. Have a good rest of your night or rest of your day, depending on where you are in the world and or when you're watching this. I hope that you'll join me next time, and that you will spread love and kindness wherever you go, and that it will be returned to you in turn. Everybody, have a good one. Gravy signing out. Meow.